Folks, my next guest is a stand-up comedian and the host of United Shades of America on CNN. Please welcome Kamau Bell.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Been a little bit. Yeah, that's yours. That's yours in case you need to hydrate. I saw you kind of reaching for it.
Yeah,
that's yours. I keep mine hidden over here so the guests can't get at it. Now, I got to point out, your T-shirt there is very interesting. It says, yes, he's a racist. Me, 2017.
Yes.
Is the me you?
Yes.
What is the context? What is the context of that quote?
A friend of mine makes these shirts, sayittomyshirt.org, and it's a way to, there's a lot of questions that we ask in 2018, 2017. Yeah. It just eliminates the first question. Is Donald Trump a... Yes, he's a racist.
Does this benefit? It's an org, so is it a nonprofit?
Yeah, we send I don't take any of the money. All the proceeds go to, we did the Boys and Girls Club in Puerto Rico.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. Now, as I said, you're the host of the Emmy-winning, congratulations, United Shades of America on CNN.
Yes, sir.
We've been talking about race and racism on the show tonight. I bet you've been talking about it your whole career.
Yeah.
This is a perfect and terrible week to have you on.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm sort of a strange comedian. Like with Kevin Hart, it's like, are you on vacation? What's it like working with The Rock? With me, it's like, tell me about the sad things. Explain racism. Okay, here we go.
Okay, tell me about the sad things. Kamau Bell. There's all the speculation that there's a tape out there that the president said a particularly charged racial epithet. Do you believe he said it?
A particularly charged racial epithet?
Well, I mean, the N-word, I don't think I need to say the N-word to know that we're talking about the N-word.
Okay,
I certainly don't need to say the N-word.
No, yes. You don't want to go viral like that, right?
I do not want to. I have got enough attention. Now, do you think he said it?
I don't really care.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I already know Donald Trump is a racist. I think needing a white person to say the N-word to reveal your racism is really a white person thing.
Oh, okay.
That's like an indicator. For black people, that's like an indicator. Well, he also said the N-word, so maybe he's a racist. But we look at the whole package, not just that one word. I mean, for example, like years ago, Eminem said the N-word, and black people were like, it's all right. It's Eminem. He's from Detroit. He's really good at rap, you know? Like, it was like, we're like, oh, no. So Donald Trump has a career of racism.
Okay,
so the N-word is like, we don't need, like, the rotten cherry on the crap sundae to go, oh, yeah, he's a racist,
Okay. It's a symptom.
Yeah.
It's not the disease.
It's just another thing.
Symptom, okay.
Oh, he also said the N-word, you know.
Well, what do you think of the return of Omarosa? Do you give her any credit for blowing the whistle here?
My stomach hurts when you say Omarosa.
Yes. She's America's sweetheart.
This is how bad at life Donald Trump is. He has figured out a way to make black people feel like they have to defend Omarosa. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, all day on Twitter yesterday, black women were like, I don't like Omarosa, but please don't call black women dogs. You know what I mean? Like, it was like black people, like the Patrice Cullors from Black Lives Matter was like, you made the founder of Black Lives Matter defend Omarosa. That's how bad at life you are, Trump. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it was just a little over a year ago. Sadly, there were the protests and the tragedy, the death in Charlottesville. And in response, Trump said that there were fine people on both sides. He tweeted on the anniversary, he said, I condemn all types of racism and violence. What goes through your mind when you hear that blanket condemnation?
First of all, I would give Trump $1 million if he could name the types of racism. I don't believe he has any idea of what the types of racism are. He'd probably be like bad, very bad, bigly, you know?
Bigly, we haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah. Bigly. Yeah. The best racism.
Fabulous.
This is the best.
The most tremendous.
This is the best racism of all the I create the most racist racism. That's the first time I've ever done my Trump impression, everybody, so I'm working on it. It's one tweet with, again, we have a career back to 1973 when he was indicted for housing discrimination, when the Department of Justice investigated for housing and discrimination in New York because he wouldn't give apartments to black and brown people. Birtherism, the Central Park Five, LeBron James and Don Lemon like a week ago. It goes on and on. We don't need, one tweet does not change all that.
Well, one thing that sort of changed in the past, I mean, really just in the past few weeks, I think, is people's willingness to say out loud on television, like broadcasters, to say this person is a racist. He's a racist. There was a hesitancy for a long time to say that, I think because they think, well, the conversation shuts down when you go nuclear at that level. Why do you think, in your opinion, there was such hesitancy?
But I mean, let's be clear. The hesitancy is generally among white people and people. Yes, I can tell.
Speaking for all white people, yes.
And people who have been hired by white people who feel like, at home I would say he's a racist, but I can't say it here. So I think the hesitancy is something that white people have to get over. I'm looking at you in the audience, white people.
Let me see if there are any. Hold on. Let me see if there are any white people out there.
I see one or two.
I see one or two white people out there.
I see one or two.
There are a couple.
I see these two black people up front that you put. Yeah.
There you go.
Black power
right.
fist. Yeah.
All
Miniature because we're surrounded.
All right. Mm-hmm. Why? What do you make of white people's hesitancy?
Well, I decided to really investigate white people's hesitancy, so I married a white woman.
How's the experiment going?
We have three kids, so it's going pretty
good,
well. Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
You have a sample size.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. So every year when I go to her house to her parents' house for Thanksgiving, I'm investigating white people. So yeah. And I mean, I'll give my mother-in-law credit. Like, she went from a person who was very, first of all, I'm never supposed to talk about her on TV, so this is already going forward.
I can understand that.
She went from being a person who never talked about race and racism to being at like the marches and sewing a pussy hat. And so like Donald Trump has radicalized my mother-in-law is what's happening.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that's something good that came out of something terrible.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, good to see you, man.
Thank you.
Congratulations. The paperback of his book, The Awkward Thoughts of W. Kamau Bell. You can buy it right now, and you can see him doing stand-up in Oregon next month. What town?
In Eugene and Portland.
Good towns.
Yeah.
W. Kamau Bell, everybody. We'll be right back with a performance by L. King.